Hello guys, BC here with another YouTube video for y'all today, and today we are doing our 2021 mock draft. It's going to be a combination of what I think is going to happen when I want to happen, okay? For example, if I'm going to look at where you'll see this is like at the Bengals, right? So I think they have two options there. I'm going to choose out of those two what I want, right? I'm not going to predict the exact certainty if I think I'm uncertain. Will there be trades? There's going to be like one or two, but I'm not going crazy on trades because I think there's only I don't know who wants to trade up besides like one or two teams. All right, but let's start this off. Jaguars. I'm not getting in depth with this. This is Trevor Lawrence. This is Zach Wilson. Um, Now what's going on here? I think they should go Fields or Lance. I don't really have a preference, but when they go, I think they go Mac Jones. So that's where we're going there. Now I heard the Falcons want to trade down. I don't know why it's taking so long to draft Mac Jones. Justin Fields is tempting on the clock right here. I heard they want to trade back. They should grab the best player in the draft. That's not a quarterback. Trevor Lawrence is probably the best prospect in the draft, right? And Kyle Pitts probably stays the second. Now this is where I'm talking about. I think their only two options are Penei Sewell or Jamar Chase. And I was thinking about this for a long, long time. It was, and sorry if you guys think my voice sounds weird. I'm a little sick, but whatever. Um, for a while I was on this train. Penei Sewell, go tackle. You have to protect Burrow. And then I was thinking, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow chemistry was amazing, and there are tackles that will be available by the time they pick in the second round that should be solid tackles that could start. So I'm gonna go Jamar Chase here. I don't think you pass up that chemistry. I don't at all. So Jamar Chase. Now this is two picks here, possibly three. This is Sewell, Slater, or it could be Jalen Waddle with who's left on the board. With who's left on the board, it could be one of those three. I'm gonna have. Oh no, the bias in me wants them to go Sewell because I want Waddle myself as a Giants fan at 11, and I think he would slip to 11 if the Dolphins don't pick him here. But I'm hearing a lot of things where they want a receiver, and you might as well grab what's probably the second best one in the draft. We'll have him go Jalen Waddle. Get two receivers off the board back to back, and now this is where we're going to have our first trade. Lions are in a rebuilding state, and they need more picks. I don't think they have a lot of picks this year. Remaining picks 7. They don't have a lot of picks right now, and they're in the process of rebuilding. They don't have like their top two receivers from last year. They don't have Matthew Stafford, so they're going to trade. Let's see what it says. Yes, Patriots is who I want them trading with. Since they want to trade, they're not giving them. All right, we'll have them give up a first. We'll have them give up like 2 firsts, and we'll have them give up no, they don't want. They want another pick this year. So we're going to offer the trade. Yep, they took the trade. Look at that. I was going to force it. If not, we don't care about that. We want to draft a player. They're going to take. Now, this is a quarterback. Obviously, they're not going to trade up to 7 and not grab Fields or Lance. Just what one do they think is better? I think Trey Lance might have the most upside in the draft. No, I'm not lying. I think Trey Lance might have the best upside in the draft. But I don't. How do you pass on Justin Fields? I don't know how. I'm gonna go Justin Fields here. Sewell. Okay. So it says receiver. There is one lineman they could use. They could go corner here. I don't think they do. I think they're gonna go. I'm gonna go Sewell here. Get that one last lineman secured, and Penei Sewell. I have him falling to 8. I don't know. He's 5, 6, or 8 in my opinion. I don't see him falling later than 9, like by the very least 9. Now this is tempting too. They just traded for Teddy Bridgewater, but Trey Lance is still on the board. You could have Bridgewater start this year, and have Trey Lance start next year when he's ready. If they draft Trey Lance, obviously Drew Lock's guaranteed out of town because they brought in a guy for now This is two. This is two picks in my opinion. This is two picks. This is either three picks. I mean, this is either Trey Lance, Rashawn Slater, or J.C. Horn. I know they want to rebuild that secondary. I am gonna go. They just grabbed Teddy, but I don't think Drew Lock. They just grabbed Teddy, but we're not buying it. We're having him go off the board here. See you later, Trey Lance. Have a good home in Denver. And yes, that means the Washington football team and the Chicago Bears are missing out on a quarterback. Now you have the Cowboys on the clock. I'm going to have them take the best corner in the draft in J.C. Horn. And now we have the Giants on the clock. With who's left, there's three people that I would want as a Giants fan. I wouldn't be mad with a Rashawn Slater pick, a Patrick Surtain pick, or a Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah pick. Those are the three guys I'd want if Jalen Waddle's not on the board. Now, if we pass up on Jalen Waddle for one of those three guys, if Jalen Waddle was still here, it would be not bad. J.C. Horn, too. If J.C. Horn falls, he's the guy I want. Like, I want J.C. Horn above everyone in this draft if J.C. Horn's at 11. Next is probably Jalen Waddle. Now, what's there? Because both of those guys are gone. Yeah, I don't want Devonta Smith, personally. Like, he's going to be a great receiver. I don't want him. I want Slater. I want a good tackle. I also really like Surtain. I think Slater's the best pick for available, though. I'm not going to go Rashawn Slater. We might as well grab one of the best tackles in the draft. Possibly some people say he is the best tackle in the draft. We might as well grab him at 11 if he's still there. Eagles, if Devonta Smith's on the board, they're going to take Devonta Smith. This isn't even a question. The only time when things might get spicy is if they don't have it, then they might go like Surtain or something. But if Waddle or Smith are still there at 12, that's where they're going. Now they can go tackle in Christian Darrisaw. That's a very big thing. They can go Elijah Vera Tucker because if you see tackle guard, a lot of people see Vera Tucker more as a guard. They can go there. It's tough. They might go corner too. They got Surtain. You got Surtain or Darrisaw right here. I think is where they go. I think if Surtain's still here, I don't think they pass him up. If I'm being honest, I think Surtain, and I said J.C. Horn's my favorite player for the Giants to draft. Really, Surtain's not that far behind as a corner prospect. That's what I'm having going. The Vikings need an edge rusher bad. I'm going to go grab who I think is the best edge rusher in the draft and go Jalen Phillips. Take away injury, he's the best on-field player in the draft for edge rusher. It's simple as that. There's other ones ranked ahead of him because of his injuries, but simple as that. They tried down to 15. They're still going to get the most talented defensive prospect in the draft. I don't know if he's the best. He's at 9 for potential reasons. I'm having go Micah Parsons. From what I've heard, I don't watch a lot of college football. I heard he needs a lot. Like, he needs help. Like, he's very instinctive, he's very athletic. But his knowledge at the position, I heard, is not amazing. We have Christian Barmore on the board here, and oh my god, if I had these guys pick like Christian Darrisaw, the Cardinals would be loving it because that's probably where they would quickly grab Surtain. This is 2 picks in my opinion. I think that. Okay, 3, because you can go Barmore. It says they need an interior defensive lineman, and he's 12th ranked, and he's still on the board. Your other 2 picks at this point for how I have the draft going is either Greg Newsome or Caleb Farley, however you say his name. These are your probable 2 picks. I don't think he changes it too much. I might have them. They're both really good. I'm having go here for Newsome because there's not really an injury risk. Okay. Now the Raiders, there is, once again, I'd say about 2 picks here for you. Here's what the Raiders could do. They can go tackle here. They need one. Darrisaw's on the board. Vera Tucker's on the board. They could go either one of those 2. They can switch it up and go Jenkins too. Jenkins is really good. That's not ranked. He's going to go in the first round. I'll promise you that. Or they go take the risk with Caleb, or last but not least, they go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, who I'm actually going to have them pick. I think he's what they need the most. They need a linebacker who can. They need pass coverage, and he's a linebacker that can do really well pass coverage against slot receivers and running backs. And if you needed him to for a receiver, just for a play or two, he could probably do a decent job there as well. I think he might be better than Michael Parsons. Like, he's a very good linebacker. Give them a captain of that defense that so desperately needs one. Now this is 2 picks. Darrisaw and Barmore. This is just how this mock draft is going out. There's no way both of them fall, right? Like, I don't think there's a way both of them do. I think there's a possibility one of them might fall. One of them might fall. There's a lot of teams, because the tackle draft is so loaded. I think we might see tackles fall because of it, which is going to make it even better. Like, for example, this is why I had the Bengals not grabbing Sewell. I'm like, the tackle draft is so loaded. Now, the receivers, there's a lot of receivers too, but there's not, like, tackles are very similar, right? Like, there are very good tackles that might be available in the 2nd round. Ja'Marr Chase is by far the best receiver in this draft. Like, there's no better receiver than Ja'Marr Chase. And of his connection with Joe Burrow, so I had him go Ja'Marr Chase. So with tackles like that, Darrisaw might fall because of it. And the Dolphins might be thinking, we might get a solid tackle still. I'm going to have him go Barmore. Oh, okay. They need a tackle. And it says, and they can go Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman's on the board. You got Elijah Moore on the board. You got Terrace Marshall on the board. They need a receiver. But do you pass on Darrisaw here? I don't think a team passes on Christian Darrisaw. Here you go. Welcome your new offensive lineman, Washington. Then they're going to go Rashad Bateman. It's that simple. They need one too. Do they like Elijah Moore? Now, guys, comment down below who you guys' favorite receiver prospects are after the top 3. I'm not sure. I hear great things about Kadarius Toney, but for some reason he slept. I don't know why he slept. We'll have him go. We'll just start taking them off for the rank they're at. All right, they need a receiver, but they really need a tackle. And hear me out on this. They need someone who's a physical specimen and who is an animal. Skip Elijah Vera Tucker. Skip Walker Little. Tevin Jenkins comes off the board here at 22 and goes to Tennessee. He can block for Derrick Henry. I am ready for that. They need an edge rusher. They grabbed a quarterback. They could go guard, which Elijah Vera Tucker pretty much is, but I'm having them going Kwity Paye. Good luck, Zach Wilson, behind that O-line, by the way. This is where I have Elijah Vera Tucker going off the board. Need a tackle and guard. Okay, now they need a tackle or a safety. It's hard. If they weren't drafting Trevor Lawrence in this draft, I would have said Trayvon Moehrig goes off the board right here. But you just grabbed Trevor Lawrence. Your main goal should be protect him. This should really be a receiver or an offensive lineman. Now, their weapons are not bad. I'm going to give them Walker Little because he's the next tackle on the board. You can go they should go tackle or receiver here. I know their weapons are not all like I like James Robinson. I like J.D. Westbrook. I like Chark. I like those weapons, but when you get a rookie quarterback, especially when it's talented as Trevor Lawrence, you're going to want to give him as much stuff as possible. So to protect Trevor Lawrence, I have him go tackle instead of a great Trayvon Moehrig or even a Caleb right here. They need defensive linemen, edge rushers, linebackers. Mostly everyone who I think the 49ers want are gone by this point. I think if Jeremiah Owusu falls, that's the instant grab. They didn't get any of the top 2 edge rushers. They're still decent ones. Barmore, who is falling, did not fall. This is where I've had Barmore go in a couple of them that I've done behind the scenes. Browns are also a team that drafts best player available. I see them do it all the time, and they get stuck with great players. I know it says they need an edge rusher. It literally says their defensive needs are all the whole defense besides corner, but I'm really thinking Caleb goes off the board here. I'm gonna actually have him go face the need. That's one of the needs off the board. But I was close to picking Farley here. They need a wide receiver or tackle. They can get a tackle at 31. I think they really like Terrace Marshall. Don't let another one of these teams who could also use a receiver pick him before you pick again. Get Terrace Marshall off the board. Same thing, a corner and a receiver and a linebacker. Oh man. I wish I had that pick back. But nonetheless, I don't. But here you go. Caleb Farley's off the board here. Now, they could also use a receiver. They don't need one, though. Like, they do have Marquez Valdes-Scantling. They do have Allen Lazard. They do have Devontae Adams, obviously. They have solid weapons. I really like their tight end now, too. I can't even think of his name. Robert Tonyan. And I really like him. So I don't think they need to even risk Rondale Moore here. And the reason why I forgot about him is because I have him ranked so low. It says I could use a linebacker. They can go Asante Samuel right here. I'm going to have him. No, I'm not. I'm going to have him go Kadarius Toney. I'm going to tell you what player I think I would have rather put. Now, I'd have rather put a linebacker here and give the Bills Jason right here. But nonetheless, I didn't do it. I had to give him the next best edge rusher. Now they get their tackle right here, and that Rumnez. And now they... Now, with what's left for the Buccaneers, they have 2 picks. They have two picks, I think. I think they either go... They have them ranked 16, so I think they go Trevor Moore here. They can go Asante Samuel. There's actually a couple picks they can see him going. They could go... I see him go Samuel Cosmi in a few drafts. Or Jamin Davis. I should have gave this to the Browns right here. He is probably the 3rd best linebacker in this draft class, and he's a stud. I keep hearing his first round talent. It would be awesome to see him go tonight. Can you pick on a 16 prospect? Can you pass? I'm worried when it says you need a safety too. Yeah. They love their safeties. They like people going around and flying all over the place. I'm going to have them take. I was really debating Davis right there, though. But here we go. Let's see what PFF ranks the mock draft, and we'll go to the final results. We got A+, play plus, A, B. Our first B is at 6 with Jalen Waddle. A+, B, A+, C+, C+, A+, B, A-, A+, A, and the C+. A+, A, B+, A-, A-, B+, B+, A-, A, B+, B+, and then we finish it off with an A+ pick. So full results, let's go over them one more time for in case you want to skip to the end to see it. I'll give you that luxury. We got Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, then Justin Fields, Penei Sewell, Trey Lance, J.C. Horn, Rashawn Slater, Devonta Smith, Patrick Surtain, Jalen Phillips, Micah Parsons, Greg Newsome. That's the first 16, and then you guys can just read the other ones. I'm not reading off 16 more names. But that's my official mock draft before tonight. Tell me what you guys would change, and let's see how accurate this is by tomorrow. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. See you all next time. Peace out, y'all.